Yo, what's going on, guys? Snoozeman back here with another YouTube video, and today we're actually going to talk about how to fire and hire a coach here in Madden 22 franchise mode. Now, I have not done one of these videos prior, also including for Madden 21 franchise mode, but I really wanted to make this video because, as you guys know, Matt Nagy has been fired from the Bears, and it kind of intrigued me to make a video like this. Now, it will have to be in owner mode. That's why I'm all the way backed out and I haven't started a franchise yet. But all we really have to do, guys, is start up in owner mode. Why is that? Because we need someone as an higher up to fire, a guy that's, a step lower than the GM, which is obviously the head coach. So we need a higher power to be able to fire that position. So that's why, the way that works out. But all we really have to do, guys, create a new league. Again, we can do this for both online and offline. For the purpose, I'm going to go offline just because it loads a lot faster. But all we really have to do, guys,
choose the team you want to continue ahead
is
to
obviously change your role
Use the options on the left to edit
to
league
owner.
settings or change your role to a player or owner.
And then, guys, we don't really have to go to a certain part of the season. We can just go immediately to the preseason, and we can do it pretty much at whatever point of the season. But again, we can do this right away, but we're going to go ahead and click start playing. Again, sorry about the voice in the back, guys.
The home tab is your franchise dashboard.
Okay, as you guys can see, now we are in owner mode up in the top right. Now, all we really have to do is go to the same feature that obviously allows us to use for coach mode, which is manage staff. Go ahead and select that, franchise staff. Now, I know a lot of you probably wanted to know this feature, and we're trying to use this feature by firing your head coach, but it only would give you your offensive coordinator and your defensive coordinator to be able to fire in obviously for both offline and online, but you can't actually fire your head coach if you're just in a regular coach mode. That, like I said, you have to have a higher power. That's why you have to go to an owner mode and be able to fire your head coach. So that's the way that works out, guys. If you guys were wondering, that's why that has to be owner mode, and that doesn't pop up for coach mode. But we actually do have it here, guys. It does say fire Matt Nagy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and select that. Let's say, again, we can do this whatever point from before the season to after the season, but let's click that, and it's going to say you have fired him. Now, as you guys can see, it's going to say hire a head coach to fill out your team staff. Now, we can select that. It's going to give us coach candidates right away. Obviously, these are just pretty much made-up names. Honestly, a lot of these same names pop up every single time now for the made-up names. Again, let's say you wanted to fire OC or DC. You can just scroll to them, and eventually they'll give you candidates right there. But guys, I wanted to show you something. And this works the same thing for offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Let's just back out of this, and I'll show you guys. Let's say we back out of this completely. Now, let's say we just didn't hire nobody right there, and we just fired our coach, and if we were to advance a week, one of those coaching candidates, guys, would hire one of those guys to fill in the vacancy. So you guys wouldn't be able to actually select your coach candidate the following week. It has to be done as soon as you guys fire your coach. You cannot wait to the following week. They will already, if you advance a week, they will already had made up their minds, and it'll just sim and they'll just select a random coach candidate that pops up. So make sure you guys, before you do make that move, and it just doesn't, obviously hire one of those random generated coaches, I would make sure to go back into here, guys, go back into franchise staff, and then hire head coach. Pick one of these guys. I would look at, obviously, their scheme and playbook. So obviously you even get a hiring bonus. So you get 32 franchise staff points for every one of these. So that's pretty nice too. If you do obviously fire your coach. But again, every one of these, let's say you wanted to go, obviously you want a spread playbook and a defensive scheme that has Tampa 2. And the playbooks are, Tampa Bay for Arians. This Brandon Starks guy, let's say we wanted to hire him. It doesn't really give us a long list, but unfortunately we have to do it right away, and we only have a couple of guys to really pick from. Let's say we hire him, and it's going to say you have hired Coach Brandon Starks. And as you guys can see with the staff points, I went from 100 to 132. Again, that's pretty much another way also to make just quick and easy franchise staff points. We did start out with 100 because of obviously our pre-order bonus, but now we went up 32 with making this higher for Brandon Starks, which is obviously a generator name. But guys, that's how we can fire and hire a coach. All you really have to do is go into owner mode. Obviously, those of you that have been going into coach mode, just the regular setup mode for franchise, and you just haven't seen that option for fire coach, that is why you have to go into owner mode, and you guys will see that, and you guys will be able to fire and hire coaches. So hopefully this video did help you guys out in any way, and if it did, make sure you guys are leaving a like and hitting that sub button down below. Maybe comment down below, again, any future tip videos you guys would like to see for the remainder of Madden 22 franchise mode. And again, guys, we are trying to hit that sub goal of 2.5k subs. If we can hit that in the nearby future, that would be awesome. Again, we are trying to come up with the setup with the webcam, obviously editing down our videos, LED lighting, all that stuff is going to be coming, guys. Make sure you guys are, again, leaving a like, hitting that sub button. But guys, that will be it for today's video, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next one.